What's up, everyone, and welcome back to HBCU Game Day. Today we have a very special guest. She is Takia Nichols. She is a first team preseason first baseman for the MEAC, and she reps North Carolina Central University. Takia, thank you so much.
Thank you for allowing me to be on the show today.
Of course. So you were just in Georgia for the first annual HBCU softball invitational. What was that experience like?
It was great, honestly. We obviously didn't get all the results that we wanted this weekend, but it was a great atmosphere, and it was great to just be in a circle full of HBCUs in the same environment this weekend.
Did you face any teams that you haven't faced off with before?
Yeah, well, me personally, I haven't played any of the teams that we played this weekend, just due to them being in the SWAC and us being in the MEAC.
What was it like going up against that SWAC competition for the first time?
It was definitely a different atmosphere. Like they definitely came with the cheers this weekend. They were ready, and I think we did a very good job competing this weekend with other teams.
What is HBCU softball culture like?
Um, like I said, the cheers are way different. The atmosphere in total is different. Everybody's like, of course, everybody in PWI atmosphere wants to compete at the same level. But as an HBCU student, student athlete, I would rather say, you're just out there trying to prove yourself. Everybody doesn't believe that you can compete with them and stick with them, but it's ultimately NCCU's goal to prove to everybody else that we can compete with them.
How does it feel to be back out on the field for your sophomore season?
It's great. We have some incoming freshmen that really, really contribute to the team this year, and just being out there back with my sisters feels amazing.
What do you feel like the expectations are for the team this year?
I think the limit and the expectation is really sky high. We just won last year. We're looking to repeat that and double it and get another ring. So the expectations are through the roof, and I expect the same thing as my coaches. Honestly, I expect us to do it again because I know we can.
What is it going to take to repeat?
Just being confident in ourselves, sticking to the plan, just having a plan in general when we go out there and play and knowing what we're capable of and that we could compete with anybody that we play against.
With the MEAC being so competitive, how does it feel to be named to the preseason list? First team
Um,
at that.
Honestly, I feel really blessed. First, I have to give it to God because without Him, I wouldn't be in the position that I am today. I also have to give it to my mother and my teammates and my coaches because without them, the encouragement and all the support behind them, I wouldn't be the person that I am today. So yeah.
What do you think stands out the most about your game at first base?
Um, I think it's something that I've been working on a little bit. I've been trying to communicate more, being that the cheerleader that my teammates need when things don't go the way that we want them to, or, just when we hit a rough patch or a tough time, just being able to advocate for my teammates and just get us through it.
What part of your game do you think improved the most this offseason?
Um, I can say for a fact that my hitting is improved. It hasn't shown and reflected these past 2 weeks, but I know for a fact that my hitting skills have definitely improved a lot. Personally, I'm working on being more composed in the box, and I think that just because my results didn't reflect it these past 2 weeks, that doesn't mean that it hasn't changed. But I have been getting in the box a lot more composed and a lot more brain ready, as I would like to say, when I step into the box and more confident.
I like it. So now
Thank
that we have a few games under our belt, what do you think the team is doing really well right now?
I think that we're doing a really good job of having each other's backs. Like I said, some things in every team things don't go our way, but I think we do a very good job of like picking up the next person and saying that this is going to get better, and we're not even worried about the mistakes that have happened because we're going to pick each other up in the end.
Knowing what it takes to win a championship in the MEAC, what do you think that the team needs to improve on to get back there?
I think that everybody needs to bring their best daily. I know going through all these tournaments and all these series is really hard just because like everybody's coming back sore or whatever the case may be. But just giving your best 100% every single day we step on the field is really important to the team.
So you mentioned before that you were a cheerleader for your teammates, and you mentioned how special HBCU softball is because of the chants. What's one of your favorite chants in the dugout?
I love the we actually just got a new one. It's we actually learned it on the bus on the way to Georgia this past weekend. And it's like NCCU, woo, woo. So
Okay.
yeah, it's really fun just being in the dugout and being able to cheer with my team.
How often do you all come up with new chants?
This weekend was really the first. Like we come up with new ones every now and again, but like this weekend we had like 19, I think, that we came up with. Yeah, so yeah, yeah, we were not gonna let anybody out cheer us this weekend.
So y'all had
It was a really
19
tough
cheers
one.
at your disposal?
Yes, yes,
Wow.
19 new ones on top of the ones that we already had. Yeah.
How is it getting everyone like, you know, in line, knowing the new chants?
So we actually had practice on the bus. Everybody was sleeping or whatever, and we were like, "Okay, it's time to cheer practice." And we were like, "Okay, like everybody get up, and we're gonna practice together right now." So we were prepared going into it, definitely.
I like it. I like it. So overall, what has you excited about this new season that we are experiencing right now?
I think it's just the capability, like just to see what we're capable of doing. You know, like I just said, we got these freshmen that come in, like superstar freshmen, and I believe that the roster that we already have is incredible. Like I just can't wait to see what we do together.
Well, we are super excited for y'all. We're, of course, going to continue to follow your journey and then, of course, North Carolina Central Universities. But it's great to see everyone had a good time at the softball invitational. Hopefully, we get some more tournaments like that in the future.
Thank you.
Of course. Well, guys, I am Symone Stanley. She is Takia Nichols. This is HBCU Game Day. Thank you all so much for joining us.